We got to roll over to third. And just almost beat the throw, but that will complete the inning.
All righty, Yard Dogs. We ready to meet the big dog of the house. All right, y'all get on your feet, get those paws stomping, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to meet the one, the only Sledge. Come on, get those barks, ladies and gentlemen. Big dog in the house.
Up to the plate for Beaumont, there's center fielder number 23, Bryan Andrews.
And we are back to start off the second inning. Our first pitch is low and outside. Up to bat is Bryan Andrews for the Oil Barons of Beaumont. Next pitch is high and inside. You got a 2-0 count. We got a nice strike right there. Makes it a 2-1 count. Strike two, even up the count. 2-2. Little inside for the next pitch. We got a full count, 3-2. And ball 4.
At bat for Beaumont, number 2, the shortstop, Jaden Naismith.
Jaden Naismith is up to bat. He's the shortstop for the Beaumont Oil Barons. First pitch got him swinging with a slider. Second pitch got him swinging once again. We've got him down in the count, 0-2. Next pitch is a ball outside. Make the count 1-2. Still have a runner on first. ball 2. We got even count, 2-2. And he fouled it off. We'll keep that count 2-2. Trying to stay alive in this at bat. Hit over to the shortstop, throws to second, throws to first, almost had the double play, but he gets the force out at second.
Up to bat for the Oil Barons, their designated hitter, number 11, Dominic Mosto.
Dominic Mosto is up to bat for your Oil Barons. First pitch swinging into the gap. Our right fielder got it. Runners go from first to third, and he is safe at second. Overthrows second base, and a run comes in for the Oil Barons as the runner moves to third.
Now batting number 12, the third baseman, Jermaine Brown.
Up to bat is number 12, Jermaine Brown. First pitch is a ball, make the count 1-0. We've got one out and a runner on third. Second pitch swinging, he fouls it off. Even up the count, 1-1. Next pitch is outside. Catcher bobbled it for a moment, but the runner stays put at third. Make the count 2-1. Very nice play to keep it in front of him, to not allow the runner to come home. Ooh, next pitch is inside, almost hit him. Make the count 3-1. And ball 4. Runners on the corners for Vaughn. One out. My apologies. It was not ball 4.
That foul ball brought to you by Amarillo National Bank. Amarillo National Bank for all your banking needs.
We've got a full count, one out. And got him swinging as the catcher throws the first. And we've got the out. Second strikeout on the day. Oh, first pitch gets past the catcher, and the runner will score from third. That will make even the count, 1-1, 2 outs. Ball's a little outside. We'll go 2-1 on the count. Next pitch, a little low. That'll be 3-1 on the count. Next pitch will get the strike. That'll make it a full count, 3-2. And we got 2 outs. No runners on. Cummings with the payoff pitch. And a little outside for ball 4.
Up next for Beaumont, the left fielder number 3, Ryan.
Well, good job, Will.
I appreciate it.
We figured it out. We figured it out. Fought through the technical difficulties. Thank you for bearing with us, folks. Nick Savage, Will Fain here with you as we are out at Travis Field at Midtown Park. Opening night for your Bryan Yard Dogs inaugural ball game. And as you heard, down 2-0 here in the top of the second. They do have 2 outs. Runner over at first. And a quick meeting on the mound between Devin Cummings and Taylor Valerius before Cummings climbs back onto the rubber.
A few walks and defensive miscues really hurt them this inning.
Here's Cummings. He's set at the letters, and the first pitch comes home. It's a big swing and a miss from Ryan Barton, back to the top of the order for the Oil Barons. And it's an 0-1 count here. First time up, Barton reached on an error, stole second, made it to third, but was unable to come home. He puts this one in play to the left side. Menchaca boots it, and he's not going to have a play anywhere. Second time tonight. Ryan Barton will reach with an E6. As over at short, Tristan Menchaca having a bit of a rough start. Got a big crowd here at Travis Field, so maybe a few nerves for these guys. Junior college, Division II players, a lot of them looking for their next big opportunity. Come play summer ball down here in the Brazos Valley and hope programs come calling. 1-0 misses low to Marcus Frenhol, who's 0 for 1 tonight, grounded out to short in his first at bat.
Little opening night jitters for everybody. That
Definitely.
could be a little bit of the case there.
Definitely. Even so for the visiting team. 1-0 pitch comes home. This one swung on, lifted foul over toward the new party deck. Up and out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by First Financial Bank. Visit First Financial Bank at any of their
Sun starting to set out at
institutions
Travis
across the
Field.
Brazos Valley.
No more sun for any of the fielders to fight with, and it's been a little rainy around the area, so it's led to a pleasant evening, about 80 degrees or so. Feels more like 75 with a nice cool breeze. 1-1 pitch here to Franhol, misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 men on, 2 outs. Top of the second, 2-0. Oil Barons lead the Yard Dogs. Couple of looks back to second base, and the 2-1 comes home. Poked foul up and over the bleachers. In the Mid-America League this year, 5 new teams, 1 returning team. The Piney Woods Timber Hogs, the lone familiar face. Beaumont and Bryan, both obviously new ball clubs. 2-2 comes home. Pitch misses low. Good block by Valeris. Keeps it in front of him. Takes the count full, though. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Marcus Frenhol. Cummings out of the stretch, works from the first base side of the rubber. Finally comes set at the letters. The payoff pitch here to Franhol on the way. Poked into left field. Coming on strong is Encarnacion. It will fall in front of him. Here comes the runner around third base. He will score. And moving up to third is Barton. So it's 3-0 Oil Barons on the Marcus Franhol RBI single. And Beaumont trying to spoil the party here in Bryan, as here comes Big John Byington, the field manager for the Yard Dogs, out to the mound. And this early in the ball game, we haven't seen any action in the bullpen, so no one's coming in here. This is just a pep talk between Coach Byington and the entire infield, saying, hey guys, let's relax a little bit. Let's have some fun. This is fun with this crowd here. They're ready to get behind you.
Ready to have some fun baseball played.
Absolutely. As Coach Byington will head back to the third base dugout. And digging into the box will be Michael Perez, the right fielder. Struck out his first time up.
Number 6, Michael Perez.
Runners at the corners. 2 outs, 3-0 Beaumont over Bryan. Top of the second. Righty-righty matchup here. First pitch to Perez. Fastball up and in. Gets a swing and a miss.
Perez's last time up, he was the first victim of a strikeout for the night. See if we can replicate that.
0-1. Rolled over to the shortstop, Menchaca. He'll go the short route to second, and they will throw out Franhol to end the inning, but not before the Oil Barons can strike for 3 runs. They jump out early here out at Travis Field. Going to the bottom of the second. Yard Dogs with a little bit of work to do. You're listening to Yard Dog Baseball.
Travis fans, let me hear you from Temple College right now.
Back out.
Number 16, Daniel Williams.
Back out at Travis Field at Midtown Park. 3-0 going to the bottom of the second. Beaumont leads the Bryan Yard Dogs as the Yard Dogs come back to work. It'll be Braden Reynolds, the third baseman, digging in facing Cameron Craig as the first pitch he sees misses high and away for ball one. Righty-righty matchup here as Craig works out of the windup, third base side of the rubber, lands a fastball at the bottom of the zone for strike one. What you're hearing through that field mic is the whistles given out pregame. As a 1-1 misses, or excuse me, it swung on and missed by Reynolds. It's quickly 1-2.
It's Daniel Williams, the right fielder.
Daniel Williams, excuse me, thank you. Scorebook got all messed up with the technical difficulties. Daniel Williams, though, will roll over to third base, and he is out number one here in the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up Josue Encarnacion, the left fielder, his first at-bat tonight.
At-bat for the Yard Dogs from North Lake, the left fielder number 9, Josue Encarnacion.
It'll be a righty-righty matchup here. Encarnacion out of North Lake College, stands at 6 foot, 200 pounds. He swings and drives the first pitch he sees into center field, but as these Yard Dogs hitters will learn here at Travis Field, center field is pretty much a black hole. That's right to Andrews, who puts it away for out number 2. Sharp line out for Encarnacion. That'll bring up Jason Guerrero.
Number 30, Jason Guerrero.
Guerrero, first baseman for the Yard Dogs tonight. Another righty-righty matchup out of Houston, Texas. 6 foot, 275. First pitch cut on and missed. He's behind 0-1. A 1 pitch misses, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. One number off the bat, foul over towards the on-deck circle. One-two pitch, misses high. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Both of these teams leaving the middle of the field pretty open.
2-2, cut on miss, drop third strike, but Majin able to field it, throw down to first in time for out number 3. So the Yard Dogs go in order here in the bottom of the second. They still trail 3-0 as we go to the top of the third out at Travis Field at Midtown Park. You're listening to Bryan Yard Dog Baseball.
Beautiful night for baseball here in Bryan.
We're back.
Number 18, Christian Foot.
We're back at Travis Field at Midtown Park. 3-0 Oil Barons lead the Bryan Yard Dogs. As Devin Cummings back on the mound for Bryan. First pitch swinging and fouling that one away for Beaumont is Christian Foot. First baseman is behind 0-1 here. Righty-lefty matchup as the 0-1 misses downstairs. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Big swing and a miss, yeah. Comes up empty. He's behind 0-2 or 1-2 here. One-two, cut on and miss. Strike 3 as Devin Cummings picks up another strikeout.
That's 3 on the day.
And there's 1 down here in the top of the 3rd inning. Beaumont leading 3-0 over the Yard Dogs.
Number 23, Brandon Andrews.
Last time Andrews was up, he got a walk, and then he ended up scoring later.
Andrews will take a fastball in the inner half, called strike 1. This one's lined back into center field. It'll be down for a base hit, as Andrews is a 1-out base runner here in the top of the 3rd for Beaumont. Little action in the Yard Dogs bullpen. Right-hander starts to loosen. Cummings working through a little traffic here tonight, giving up a couple hits and 3 runs up to this point. As Jaden Neesmith digs in. Shortstop swings and lines this one back up the middle. Back-to-back base hits for the Oil Barons here in the top of the 3rd. They came to swing early in this one, as they're putting a lot of pressure on Devin Cummings and the Yard Dogs.
But way to get the ball back to the infield to where the runners didn't go 1st to 3rd.
So runners at 1st and 2nd. Dominic Masto, the designated hitter, will come to the plate.
Last time up to bat, he had a double. Ended up scoring a run as well.
So big spot for Cummings here. Don't want to let this one get out of hand early on opening night. In front of this great crowd. First pitch. This is downstairs for ball 1. Still plenty to do though out at Travis Field, I should say, if you're looking for something to do on a Thursday night or Friday night. The Yard Dogs kicking things off with a prolonged homestand. So several games to come out and catch this weekend. Swung on and fouled, as that one got away from Valeris. The runners on base thought that was just a pass ball, but it was fouled off by Masto. So it's a 1-1 count with 1 down, top of the 3rd, 3-0. Beaumont leads Bryan. Masto back into the box. He's ready to go here with the 1-1 on the way. Slider misses out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two one in there, called strike 2. Dominic Masto out of Florida State College at Jacksonville. Played 34 games this season, .314 average, 2 home runs, 27 RBIs, scored 15 runs as well. 2-2. Slider misses. Good take there by Masto. That'll take the count full, 3-2. Brandon Andrews reached with a 1-out single. Jaden Neesmith did the same. They run at first and second, only one out in the top of the third inning. Masto at the plate looking to do more damage. 3-2. Sliders away, ball 4. So the bases will be loaded, one out for Jermaine Brown. And a big spot here for the Yard Dogs and Devin Cummings. Not the way he envisioned his summer getting started, but
Number 12,
we'll see the leash
Jermaine
that
Brown.
Coach Byington has for him. As Jermaine Brown will dig in. Big right-handed bat for the Oil Barons.
Last time he was up, he did strike out, so maybe we'll be lucky and get that once again.
First pitch bounces in there. Good block by Valeris. It's 1-0. That one misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Cummings set at the belt. The 2-0 comes home. That one inside corner. Went with the front door slider. It's a 2-1 count here with the bases loaded, one out, top of the third inning, and a 3-0 lead for Beaumont, looking to add to it. 2-1 lifted left field. Encarnacion lines it up. Should be deep enough to score a run. It's caught for out number 2. Here comes the runner. A good relay home just up the first baseline slightly. As coming in to score is Braden Andrews to make it 4-0 with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Jermaine Brown does his job with the sacrifice fly.
Number 10, Vaughn Maheen.
Vaughn Maheen digs in now. 2 men on still. Runner at first and second. As Cummings is set out of the stretch, first base side of the rubber. First pitch comes home. It's a slider landed in there for a strike. Oh, 1 fastball misses well outside. Evens the count, 1 ball and strike. There go the runners. It's going to get away from Valeris, and that's going to allow Neesmith. Oh, man, he tried to come home. He stops. They're going to have the runner caught up in between second and third. That's Masto. He's in a pickle, and they will tag him out. But, yeah, good pickup on the back end of that. Jaden Neesmith comes home to score before the runner is tagged, so it'll be 5-0 Yard Dogs, or excuse me, Oil Barons as we go to the bottom of the third. 2 runs come home here in the top of the third as Beaumont leads Bryan 5-0 as we go to the bottom of the third inning. You're listening to Bryan Yard Dogs Baseball. New pitcher out on the mound. No, pardon me, not a new pitcher. Jermaine Brown was standing up on the mound, but he was just getting the ball for his pitcher, Cameron Craig, who's rolled through this one so far. It's 5-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. Luis de la Cueva, the designated hitter, will dig in for the Yard Dogs, looking to get something going offensively. Nothing so far, only one reaching on an error. And yeah, first pitch swinging. He's going to line this one down the left field line, and it will be down for extra bases. De La Cueva around first and into second with a leadoff double.
That's going to get the crowd fired up.
First hit of the night for the Yard Dogs. Comes from the bottom of the order. Now big Isaac Burgess, the center fielder, will come to the plate.
From Southeast Community College, the center fielder, number 20, Isaac Borges.
Borges out of Lincoln, Nebraska, from Southeast Community College, 6'2", 200-pounder. Righty-righty matchup here. Runner out at second after the leadoff double. And the first pitch misses high for ball one. One-oh swinging, comes up empty. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Borges, a two-way player. He hits, he throws, does it all. 1-1 comes home to him. He swings and misses at that one, comes up empty. Takes the count to 1 ball, 1 strike.
It never hurts to have a do-it-all kind of player.
Absolutely. One-two, swung on and missed, and Borges will go down swinging for out number 1 here in the bottom of the third. First strikeout of the night for Cameron Craig. Correction, second.
At bat for Bryan, number
And that'll
3,
flip the lineup over. Tristan Menchaca, top of the order for the Yard Dogs now. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch. This is high for ball 1. Menchaca, West Texas A&M, hometown of Burleson, Texas. 1-0 shoots through the legs of Majin behind the dish, and that will allow De La Cueva to move up to third base. And now the Yard Dogs have their first run of the night, standing over at third base with only 1 out and a 2-0 count now to Menchaca.
This is a great time to get a run in.
2-0, misses, 3 balls, no strikes now. Three-0 count, auto take. That one's in there, called strike 1. Menchaca ready for the 3-1 offering. Here it is, swung on, fouled back, and that'll run the count full. 5-0 our score here in the bottom of the third inning out at Travis Field at Midtown Park. Opening night in the inaugural ball game for your Bryan Yard Dogs. An inaugural ball game for the Oil Barons as well. Mentioned earlier, 5 new teams in the Mid-America League this season. 3-2 swung on and fouled away. Menchaca earns himself another full count pitch. The Piney Woods Timber Hogs, the lone squad returning to the league this year. Another payoff to Menchaca. Bounces in there, he walks. That'll put the runners at the corners with 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. And now Jake Wiley, the second baseman, will bat. And time called here. Coach heading out to the mound. We'll see if this is a pitching change. There have been a couple arms throwing in the Oil Barons bullpen for a few innings now. And again, here in the summer, you're not going to see guys throw for too long. It's all based on if they're on an innings limit, pitch limit, from their coaches, from their teams they're playing for in the spring. All about the off-season plan. And it'll still be Cameron Craig after the meeting on the mound.
All right, fans, let me hear you for number 6, second baseman Jake Wiley.
So Wiley will dig in. Another righty-lefty matchup. Cameron Craig is set. First pitch almost gets Wiley, but he stays out of the way of it. It's 1-0. Fastball pumped in there, called strike one. Jake Wiley out of Grapevine, Texas, plays his college ball at St. Edwards. One misses inside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one, misses low. 3 balls and 1 strike here to the Yard Dogs second baseman. Runners at the corners here, 1 out, bottom of the third. This one's lined to the shortstop, caught on the fly. Neesmith has no play anywhere else. He'll just put it in his back pocket as everyone gets back safely. So Jake Wiley lines out. There's 2 down here. Runners still at the corners for Taylor Valeris, the catcher for the Yard Dogs.
Your Yard Dog backstop, number 4, Taylor Valerius.
Valeris walked his last time up. It'll be a righty-righty matchup. Taylor out of Grandview, Texas. First pitch to him misses high for ball 1. He plays his college ball at Clarendon College.
Another dog mascot, by the way.
46 games played for him, 215 average, 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Scored 20 runs and stole 2 bases for the Bulldogs. Cameron Craig needed a new baseball, so got it from the home plate umpire. It'll be a 1-0 count. Runner still at the corners as Craig works out of the stretch, third base side of the rubber. Next offering comes home. It's a breaking ball that's swung on and missed. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Braden Reynolds stands on deck. 1-1, cut on and missed for strike 2. Fans have really settled in here at Travis Field at Midtown Park. Be a really good attendance number for opening night for the Yard Dogs. Excellent job by everyone involved in putting this all together. This one's going to be cut on and missed as Valeris strikes out. And that will do it for the Yard Dogs here in the bottom of the third. They still trail 5-0 to Beaumont as we go to the fourth. This is Bryan Yard Dog Baseball. Yard Dogs trail the Beaumont Oil Barons 5-0 as we go to the top of the fourth out at Travis Field at Midtown Park. Nick Savage here with you alongside Will Fain on the call.
At bat for Beaumont, their
Getting to
catcher,
you at the
number
top of the
10,
fourth as
Vaughn
Cummings
Magee.
comes back out.
Be Vaughn Magee, who was at the plate whenever ball shot away from Valeris, and that started a run down between second and third that allowed a run to come home to score, and that runner that was hung up stayed in that run down just long enough for the run to count. He got himself tagged out, so Magee will get another bat here. He's behind 0-2 to Devin Cummings, who's back out for another inning of work. Righty-lefty matchup here, 0-2 on the way. Swung on line to right field, and a great leap and a catch
What a play.
by Jake Wiley. He shows off the hops and makes a great catch for out number one. That'll flip the lineup over. Back to the top, Ryan Barton getting his third at bat already. 0 for 2 in the scorebook, but he's reached base twice, both on errors committed by Tristan Menchaca, the shortstop. First pitch to him, sent into center field. Here comes Burgess on strong, and he will make the catch. No problem for out number two, so 2 quick outs in the top of the fourth inning. Beaumont still leading 5-0 over the Yard Dogs. Now Marcus Franhol, second baseman. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Single and an RBI to his name.
At bat number 17, the second baseman, Marcus Franhol.
I still can't get over that leap by Wiley.
One of the better defensive plays we've seen here on opening night. First pitch to Franhol, slider down and away, misses for ball one. Check swing, appeal down to first, and first base umpire says he does not go. Only 2 umpires here tonight, one behind the plate obviously, and a field umpire.
And we do not have the ABS system here.
We do not, no. This isn't the SEC tournament. The 2-0 is lined into left field. That'll be down for a base hit. Might be extras as rounding first hard is Franhol, and he will stretch a single into a double. Excellent hustle there by Marcus Franhol, the second baseman for the Oil Barons. He's got his second hit of the night and the 6th for Beaumont. And a 2-out base runner
At bat number 6, the right fielder, Michael
for Beaumont.
Perez.
Michael Perez will swing it now. He's 0 for 2. Struck out in the first, grounded into a fielder's choice in the second. Righty-righty matchup. Cummings out of the stretch. First base side of the rubber, he's set. First pitch, fouled off the end of the bat into the backstop for strike one. Yard Dogs wearing the home whites. Red trim on the jerseys. Yard Dogs in script across the front of the jersey. Navy blue caps with the Yard Dog on top with the hammer. And Beaumont wearing their road grays. Beaumont in block letters on the front of the jersey. Here's the 0-1 swung on and fouled away. It's 0-2 here to Michael Perez, the right fielder, 2 down in the top of the fourth, 5-0 Beaumont over Bryan. The 0-2 pitch misses inside. Cummings was looking for that front door slider, couldn't get it.
That inside corner's been pretty hot tonight.
He has done a good job of locating his pitches there. He'll look to do it again. Work a scoreless inning for the first time since the first. This one's lined to second, right at Jake Wiley for out number 3. No problem with it, as the Oil Barons strand a runner out at second. They still lead, though, 5-0 over the Yard Dogs. You're listening to Bryan Yard Dogs Baseball. New pitcher for Beaumont. Taking over here in the bottom of the 4th with a 5-0 lead. It's Sean Moore, the lefty. He takes over for Cameron Craig, who goes 3 innings, allows a hit, no runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts.
Number 8, the third baseman,
As Beaumont leads Bryan 5-0. And it will be the heart of the order for the lefty Sean Moore, Braden Reynolds, Daniel Williams, Josue Encarnacion. As the first pitch is in there, called strike 1 to Braden Reynolds. Moore works from the third base side of the rubber, out of the windup. 0-1 bounces in there, 1 ball, 1 strike. One in on the hands, but fought off by Reynolds. And we'll take it to a 1-2 count here. Reynolds plays for Scottsdale College, hometown of Albuquerque, New Mexico. One, 2 runs outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. His fun fact or personality trait, he's outgoing.
That's usually a pretty good thing to have.
I feel like a lot of these guys are outgoing. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to the outgoing Braden Reynolds. He drives this one foul down the left field line.
That's another foul ball brought to you by our friends over at First Financial Bank.
Out of Travis Field, a beautifully touched up Travis Field. Fresh paint job, cleaned up press box, bleachers, stands, brand new party decks. Love what they've done with this venue. 2-2 pitch in there, called strike 3. Sean Moore lands a good breaking ball. That froze up Braden Reynolds. So he's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th.
All right, fielder number 16.
Daniel Williams, the right fielder, will dig in. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Williams grounded out to third in his first at bat. Lefty-righty matchup. First pitch on the way. Cut on and miss. Actually was fouled off at the plate. It's 0-1. Big John Byington down in the third base coach's box, the field manager for the Yard Dogs inaugural season.
A&M legend.
A&M legend, absolutely.
Hit the walk-off home run against Texas.
2 walk-off home runs on the same day. The Texas A&M Athletics Hall of Fame. All-American third baseman in 1989. All-Southwest Conference. You name it, as the 0-2 misses downstairs. Just 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's going to spend the summer here as he's gotten his feet wet with Summer League ball through the past couple seasons. Now a high school baseball coach in Colorado, but spending the summer down in Bryan College Station, where I'm sure he doesn't have to buy himself many meals around town.
He probably doesn't mind being back in town.
Absolutely. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Daniel Williams. Lefty Moore kicks and deals. That one just misses. That looked like a really good pitch, but instead it'll run the count full. Moore back onto the rubber. 3-2 on the way. Outside, ball 4. A good at bat from Daniel Williams. And the Yard Dogs have a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the 4th inning. First walk issued by Sean Moore. Now Josue Encarnacion will bat.
From North Lake College, your left fielder, number 9, Josue
Encarnacion out of Justin, Texas. 6 foot, 200 pounds. First pitch to him, in on the hands, fouled back for strike 1. He loves to play golf. He lifts. He's a gamer. He can play the guitar.
So in other words, he might be a little outgoing.
Absolutely. Scrolling down this list, there's a lot of guys passionate about gaming. 0-1 misses high, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, what would you say their favorite gaming would be?
I have no idea. I haven't played. I'm assuming they're talking about video games. I haven't played video games in years. 1-1, big swing and a miss as Encarnacion goes down to a knee trying to put that one in play, but instead it's a 1-2 count. Big deep breath by Sean Moore. Winds and deals the 1-2 to Encarnacion. It misses outside. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh, hit him.
Hit him, yep. 2-2, got away and runs in and hits Encarnacion. So the Yard Dogs will have 2 men on, 1 out. And Jason Guerrero to the plate. He's in for 1 tonight. Quick meeting on the mound between Majin and Moore as they'll talk things over. Yard Dogs looking to get something going offensively for the first time tonight. Again, they trail 5-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Only have mustered 1 hit. A De La Cueva double. He stands on deck.
Your Yard Dogs first baseman, number 30, Jason Guerrero.
Not many guys that walk up to the plate at this ballpark where you're like, you could put it over the fence, no problem, but Jason Guerrero gives me that feeling. A big right-handed bat as he grounds this one back up the middle. Great play by Moore. He'll go to second for one, back over to first. And that's one thing, Guerrero is a double play candidate, and they'll turn it there. A 1-4-3 double play to end the inning. Yard Dogs can't do anything with 2 men on. They trail 5-0 as we go to the 5th inning out at Travis Field at Midtown Park. You're listening to Bryan Yard Dogs Baseball. New pitcher on the mound for your Yard Dogs. It's Aiden Lynchfeld, the right-hander. Take over for Devin Cummings, the starter who went 4 innings, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. And it will be the heart of the order for the Beaumont Oil Barons for Lynchfeld. Christian Foote will lead things off. 4-hole hitter. He'll take strike 1 at the knees. The right-handed hurler faces the left-handed hitting first baseman for the Oil Barons. That one bounces in there up and over the netting, so someone will get a souvenir on a wild pitch.
Souvenir from the ballpark.
Lynchfeld out of Central Baptist College. This one's crushed down the right field line, but it will go well foul.
And a swing
1-2,
and a miss.
Yeah, gets a big swing and a miss. And a strikeout in his first batter he faces on the 2026 season. Christian Foote retired, his second strikeout of the evening.
The Oil Barons shortstop number 23, Braden.
I'll bring up Braden Andrews, center fielder. Righty-righty matchup here. Lynchfelt working from the first base side of the rubber. He bounces the first pitch in there for ball 1. 5-0 our score here in the top of the 5th inning.
Andrews already with a hit and a walk tonight.
Part of this order has been productive for the Oil Barons, as Andrews tried to tack on another one there with that big swing. He comes up empty though, and it's 1-1. Lynchfelt delivers 1-1. He's a fastball spiked down and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one. Fastball, let her high, didn't get the call though. One pitch runs high as well, and Lynchfelt loses Braden Andrews, so it'll be a run-out base runner for Beaumont. Jaden Neesmith, the shortstop, bats now.
Number 2, Jaden Neesmith.
Righty-righty matchup as Lynchfelt peers in. He'll be set first base side of the rubber. First pitch misses high and away for ball 1. 7-game homestand to kick things off here for the Yard Dogs. They'll have a 4-game set with Beaumont. Obviously kicking off here tonight on opening night. A run through Sunday. 1-0 misses. It's 2 balls, no strike.
A great way to kick off Memorial Day weekend.
Absolutely. Then on the 26th through the 28th, the Yard Dogs will host Piney Woods. 2-0, swung on a miss, back pick towards first. Andrews back into first with a head first slide. Neesmith with a 2-1 count here with 1 down, top of the 5th. And a runner over at first is Brandon Andrews. Again, Beaumont with the 5-0 lead over Bryan. No shift on the infield. Yard Dogs in their double play depth. 2-1. Breaking ball got away from Adam Lynchfelt. Aiden Lynchfelt, excuse me. Three one here to Neesmith. Misses, ball 4. So back-to-back walks after the strikeout at the top of the 5th for the Oil Barons. Puts 2 men on. Dominic Masto to the plate.
Might just be setting up a double play ball here.
Fans, a special shout out to our birthday boy at the game tonight. Joshua Caraway is celebrating his 19th
Quick meeting on the mound
birthday
between
with us.
Valeris and
Happy
Lynchfelt.
birthday, Joshua.
And as I mentioned, that 7-game homestand kick things off this season. Then the Yard Dogs will be gone for a few days, back home on June 6th and 7th to face Meridian. And they'll be gone for a 9-game road trip. So better get out to the ballpark in June to see them while you can early on. They'll be on the road
Next
for a good
up,
amount
Oil
of June.
Barons are DH number 11, Dominic Mosco.
As Dominic Mosto, the left-handed hitting DH, digs in. Righty-lefty matchup here. First pitch on the way outside, ball 1.
Dominic with 1 hit and 1 walk so far tonight.
One out. Fastball low. 2 balls, no strikes. Two 0 to 3-0 now. Lynchfelt, after striking out the first batter he faced, struggling to find the strike zone a little bit here. Ball 4. So 3 straight walks has loaded up the bases for the Oil Barons. Plenty of velocity out of that right arm, but not much command for Lynchfelt so far. He'll hope to find it here against Jermaine Brown, the third baseman for the Oil Barons. Brandon Andrews runs at third, Jaden Neesmith at second. Dominic Masto now over at first.
Last time up, Brown had that sacrifice fly.
Yeah, already has an RBI tonight. If he gets another one, things start to get a little uncomfortable here on opening night for the Yard Dogs. They're looking to send the home fans home with a win. 1-0 misses, ball 1. A little bit of stirring now in the Yard Dogs pen. One-0 pitch, runs up and in, almost gets Jermaine Brown on the face mask, but he gets out of the way of it. And here comes Coach Byington out of the dugout to have a word. Again, nobody throwing in the Yard Dogs bullpen, so this is just a pep talk. Coach Byington probably challenging Lynchfelt. Dig deep here as he's lost a little bit of command. Quick meeting. Coach Byington was the only one to speak. When he speaks, you listen.
I feel like that's the best way to go.
So he'll head back to the dugout. Infield disperses, and it will be a 2-0 count to Jermaine Brown. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. And a 5-0 Oil Barons lead over the Yard Dogs. Brown back into the box. And the 2-0 runs inside, ball 3. Four-pitch walk with the bases loaded will bring home the 6th run for the Oil Barons. Brayden Andrews scores. Neesmith to third, Masto to second. Jermaine Brown down to first with an RBI. Again, 6-0. Only 1 out in the top of the 5th. Vaughn Majin to the plate. Righty-lefty matchup here. We'll see if Lynchfelt can find the strike zone. And he does. He gets ahead here, 0-1. Long pause in between pitches for Lynchfelt. Now he's set at the belt. Owen Offering bounces in there, evens the count, 1 ball and strike. Party deck full down the third baseline. Bleachers filled in nicely, and all the club seating behind home plate filled up as well. It's 1-2 to Vaughn Majin.
Very nice, cool night here at the ballpark.
One-two pitch comes home. Lynchfelt fouls it away. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases still loaded for the Oil Barons. 0-2, fouled back.
I'm telling you, Nick, they're just setting up the double play ball.
That would be ideal. Take this game from feeling like it's getting out of hand to a little bit of momentum on your side. Another 1-2 pitch about to come home here to Vaughn Majin. Here it is. That one bounces in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Six nothing our score here in the top of the 5th inning. All Beaumont so far in this one. Only 1 hit mustered from the Bryan offense so far. 2-2, fouled off. Now that Lynchfelt has kind of found a little bit of that command once again. Bullpen has settled down the stirring. Still some guys stretching and slowly getting loose, but no one actively throwing. 2-2 pitch. Hanging breaking ball sent down the left field line. Encarnacion coming on, and that's going to bloop in there. Takes a big bounce and takes him into foul territory, but all the runners had to hold, so only 1 run will come home to score. That's Jaden Neesmith to make it 7-0 Beaumont. Vaughn Majin with the RBI single. And now the top of the lineup coming back up, Ryan Barton. 0 for 3 tonight, but has reached safely twice, both on errors. Also has a stolen base to his name. 2 runs home in this inning for Beaumont. First pitch, cut on and miss, fastball at the belt. It's 0-1. That one misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Oil Barons left fielder. One. Fastball pulled down and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Aiden Lynchfelt has battled through this inning, just trying to find the command. Beaumont still with the bases loaded, 1 out. And a 2-1 count here to Barton. That one runs up and in. And it's 3-1 now. Talked about those nerves, opening night nerves a little bit earlier. And could be seeing that a little bit from Lynchfelt.
Gets everyone a little jittery at times.
Throwing on the way, a good fastball that swung on and missed. And now Lynchfelt right back into the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ryan Barton at the plate. Righty-righty matchup. Bases loaded. 7-0 Oil Barons here in the top of the 5th. 3-2. Swung on and missed. Elevated fastball. Lynchfelt picks up his 2nd strikeout of the night. And that's out number 2 in the inning. Now Marcus Franhol, been very productive at the plate tonight. 2 for 3, double, a single, and an RBI. First pitch in there, called strike 1. Started him off with the breaking ball. We've seen primarily fastballs from Lynchfelt, but there went to the off speed to get ahead of Franhol. 0-1.
That strikeout might be a little boost of confidence there to get him back into the zone.
See if he can capitalize. Big spot. 0-1. Fastball called strike 2. Just like that, Aiden Lynchfelt pitch away from working out of this jam with limited damage. Lynch felt set. 0-2. Line right at the third baseman, Reynolds, and he makes a diving stab towards the line. That'll end the Beaumont threat. There's your best defensive play of the night. Yard Dogs needed that. As the Oil Barons looking like they were going to blow this one open. Instead, they score only the 2, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. Halfway home here on opening night at Travis Field at Midtown Park. Oil Barons lead 7-0 over the Yard Dogs. You're listening to Bryan Yard Dogs Baseball.
Helping to make Travis Field one of the top baseball.
Back out at Travis Field at Midtown Park. 7-0. Yard Dogs trail the Beaumont Oil Barons here on opening night. Nick Savage, Will Fain with you here on the Yard Dogs YouTube channel. Drop us a like, a comment, and please subscribe. You catch all the Yard Dog home games right here all season long, as it's a 1-0 count here to Luis de la Cueva, who leads things off. He's 1 for 1 tonight with a double.
And while you're liking and commenting, don't forget to just share.
That as well. Share with your friends. This one blooped to the first baseman, fielded well by Foot. He'll take it to the bag himself for out number 1. Still only that one hit from De La Cueva mustered so far. So we're halfway through this game.
20, Isaac Borges.
Isaac Borges will dig in. He struck out his last time up. We'll look to get a rally going. First pitch in this lefty-righty matchup is a swinging strike on a breaking ball. It's 0-1. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. More winds and deals. That one catches the outer half. Good pitch there. Home fans didn't like it, but now Moore ahead in the count, 1-2. Sean Moore, third base side of the rubber, kicks and deals. That fastball bounces in there. Southeast Community College ball player. Just finished up his freshman year. And he's going to go down swinging for the second time tonight. That's out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Flips the lineup over. Tristan
From
Menchaca
West Texas A&M.
out of West Texas
shortstop,
A&M.
Tristan Menchaca.
Lefty is 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out to left in his first at bat, walked in the third. And the first pitch to him misses upstairs for ball 1. This is the first lefty Sean Moore has faced. Lefty-lefty matchup here. 1-0 is in. 2 balls, no strikes. Coach Byington stacking the lefties at the top of the order. 1-2. Rest of the starting 9 are right-handed bats. And it's a 3-0 count here to Tristan Menchaca. More winds and deals. He'll take ball 4, 4-pitch walk.
His second of the night.
Yard Dogs have a 2-out base runner. Jake Wiley bats now. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Another left-handed bat like I mentioned. We'll see if Sean Moore can find the command.
Next up,
Or if
baseman, number 6,
Jake Wiley can capitalize. Maybe ambush tactic here with a first pitch that Moore is just trying to land, and Wiley can jump on it. Here it comes. It was a fastball down the heart of the plate. He'll take, though. It's strike 1. Seven 0 our score, bottom of the 5th. It's all Beaumont in this one here on opening night. The Mid-America 2026 summer season underway all across the league tonight. 0-1. Outer half called strike 2. So a 4-pitch walk. Then jumping ahead here, 0-2 to Jake Wiley. Sean Moore's 0-2. Just off the plate away. Infield thought they had out number 3, but instead it's ball 1. Jake Wiley back into the box here, looking to keep this bottom of the 5th going. One-two to Wiley. There goes the runner, and swung on and missed. Tied him up with the breaking ball on the inner half as Sean Moore picks up strikeout number 3 to end the Yard Dog threat in the bottom of the 5th inning. That'll do it. We go to the 6th, 7-0 Beaumont over Bryan. This is Yard Dog Baseball right here on YouTube. Back out at Travis Field at Midtown Park. 7-0 going to the top of the 6th. Beaumont leads Bryan. Nick Savage, Will Fain here with you as Lynchfelt back out for another inning of work. He'll face 3-4-5 due up. Michael Perez, Christian Foote, Brandon Andrews. Perez 0 for 4 tonight. Strikeout, a fielder's choice, and a line out. It's a 1-0 count, make it 2-0 as Lynchfelt misses on the first 2 pitches.
Like you said, he's having trouble with that command. Can't find the zone too well tonight.
4 walks already in this outing as the 2-0 is hacked and fouled. Take the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Oil Barons jumped on the Yard Dogs in the top of the second. They scored 3 runs, followed that up with 2 in the third. A scoreless fourth, and then 2 in the top of the fifth. This one chopped to the left side, and a stab by Reynolds, but the throw not nearly in time. Too much speed for Christian Foote. That's going to be an infield single for Foote, or excuse me, Perez. And that will bring Christian Foote to the plate. Leadoff man on for Beaumont.
At bat, first baseman number 18, Christian Foote.
6th hit of the night for Beaumont. They've been aided by a couple of Yard Dog errors. As Foote stands in, he swings and misses at the first pitch, strike 1. Righty-lefty matchup here. Foote is 0 for 2 tonight with a couple of strikeouts. Check over to Perez at first. He's back in safely with the head first slide. A 1 runs high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Long pause in between pitches here as Lynchfelt works out of the stretch. First base side of the rubber, comes home with the 1-1. That one misses in. There's 2 balls and 1 strike now to the Oil Barons first baseman. Two one on the way. Swung on, lifted left side of the infield. Will drift into foul territory. Who wants it? Reynolds, the third baseman, is parked under it in the third base coach's box, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Christian Foote fouls out. That'll bring Brandon Andrews to the plate. Those food trucks over on that first base side smell very, very good right about now.
Don't forget, you can also get a tattoo over there.
Can, yeah. You can get a tattoo. Temporary tattoo, obviously.
Of course.
What else we got? Lemonade, whole bunch of different vendors. Really cool area down the first base side here at Midtown Park. A diving stab by Reynolds. He's not going to have a play anywhere, though, as that one took him deep into the 5-hole. Just going to have to eat it. Another infield single for the Oil Barons here, and they'll have 2 men on, 1 out. And Jaden Neesmith coming to the plate. Neesmith has a run, 2 runs scored, a single, a walk. And he'll bat here facing Aiden Lynchfelt for a second time. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch coming home. Bounces in there for ball 1. Lynchfelt set at the belt. First base side of the rubber, the 1-0. Cut on and miss. Looked like a changeup there as he pulled the string on Jaden Neesmith. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2026 Mid-America League season kicking off here tonight. Again, 5 brand new ball clubs. You'll catch them all here at Travis Field throughout the summer. 1-1 off the end of the bat. Takes the count to 1-2. Obviously the Yard Dogs being one of the new clubs. City of Bryan doing a great job of investing in Travis Field, bringing it up to date. Fresh paint job, fresh sound system. Improve the turf.
Improve the seating as well.
Improve the seating, absolutely. New chair backs. 1-2 runs up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Travis Field occupied by the Brazos Valley Bombers for 10 plus years. And the Bryan Yard Dogs move in to fill the void left as the 2-2 runs up and in. Slider got away from Lynchfelt. Payoff pitch coming with 2 men on, 1 out. Top of the 6th, 7-0 Beaumont lead, and the bases will be loaded once again. Back-to-back innings with full bases for Beaumont. So that will bring to the plate Dominic Masto. As we're going to have a quick stoppage here, and I want to give a quick thanks to the Bryan Creative Group, the Foxhole Lounge, Amarillo National Bank, American Plumbing. Oh no, we had a lightning strike, so we might have a weather delay here. Are we going to play through it? We're going to keep going. We use wood bats here in the Mid-America League, Will.
We are good to go.
We're good to go. So we're going to keep an eye on that weather. Hopefully it stays away. It's been good to us up to this point.
Next up for Beaumont,
As Dominic Masto, the designated hitter, will dig in. Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 6th. 7-0 Beaumont lead. First pitch, fastball, catches the outer edge for strike 1. That weather in the area, you think that strike zone might grow just a little bit?
Maybe ever
Maybe
so
a
slightly.
touch. Lynchfelt, first base side of the rubber, he's set. With the 0-1, here it comes. That one misses inside, letter high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Masto, 2 walks tonight.
And a double.
And a double to go along with it. 1-1. That one just misses off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one. That one misses away. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nowhere to put him with the bases loaded. Lynchfelt, long look in. Ready with the 3-1. There comes. That one misses low, ball 4. So the second bases loaded walk issued by Aiden Lynchfelt. That one will make it 8-0. As Masto picks up an RBI without having to take the bat off his shoulders. Michael Perez will score. Andrews now runs at third. Neesmith at second. Masto now at first. Jermaine Brown drew the bases loaded walk in the last frame.
With 2 RBIs on the night as well.
Had a sac fly earlier. First pitch. Fastball in there, called strike 1. There is a cell starting to make its way toward us. But we might get this game in just in time. It's a 1-1 count now to Jermaine Brown, the third baseman for the Oil Barons. Let's hope that weather stays away and doesn't spoil the opening night. One on the way. Swung on, sent up and out of play for strike 2.
See if we can get the put-away pitch here.
Lynchfelt set at the letters. The 1-2 on the way. Fastball put in play to right field. Williams and Wiley, the second baseman, converge. They miscommunicate, and it's going to fall in between them. That was Williams' baseball. And I think Wiley drifted so far over there, kind of spooked Williams. He backed out of it, and it falls down for a base hit. So Jermaine Brown will pick up his third RBI of the night on the single. Andrews scores, Neesmith to third, Masto to second. And it's 9-0. As we might be entering a lightning delay here as players starting to leave the field. Home plate umpires conversing with the staff here at Travis Field at Midtown Park, who monitor the weather and all that. So I want to make sure the players are safe. So we might be entering a weather delay.
Hopefully not for too long.
We'll keep you updated here. We won't go off and break until we actually see the delay. As the players haven't left yet. No announcement's been made. Here we go.
Currently in a lightning delay. We've got lightning that is located within the vicinity of our ballpark. Once the lightning has subsided and it's safe for our players to get back out onto the field, gameplay will resume. In the meantime, check out the various food vendors located around the ballpark. And thanks again for coming out to Travis Field tonight. We will resume gameplay soon.
All right, there you have it. We are in a weather delay, so we will step aside in the meantime and keep it posted on the Yard Dogs social media accounts. Hopefully keep you updated on that, but hopefully this weather stays away, and we'll keep you updated. Hopefully we get this game in, but if not, we'll come on the air and let you know, as we are going to step aside. Yard Dogs trailing 9-0 in the top of the 6th inning, and the Beaumont Oil Barons still have the bases loaded, so a big spot as we enter the lightning delay. Keep it posted on the Yard Dogs social. We'll be back after the delay. This is Bryan Yard Dog Baseball.
night baseball at Travisville. So thank you all for
All-
spending your evening with us here at Travisville for Bryan Yard Dogs baseball.
Alrighty, folks. Ball game tonight will be suspended. Weather moving into the area. Unable to continue play here tonight, so this game will be suspended in the top of the 6th, 9-0. Beaumont leading. Bryan Yard Dogs trailing. Struggle for them here tonight on opening night, but a great crew for the inaugural home game for this squad, and it'll be a lot of fun. A fun homestand coming up. We'll be right back here with you. It'll be Will Fain, the Will Fain Show for the homestand going forward. I should be back with you on Thursday with Will, so you should look forward to that on the Bryan Yard Dogs YouTube channel. Keep it posted on all the socials for all the latest information. But tonight's ball game unable to be resumed because of the weather, so make sure you tune in tomorrow night to catch all the Bryan Yard Dog action. Thank you so much for tuning in to the inaugural broadcast. I've been Nick Savage for Will Fain. We hope you catch us tomorrow night. Again, this game canceled for the evening. Weather moving into the area, spoiling opening night, but we'll make the most of it tomorrow night. We'll see you then.